guys, happy Friday. Thank you so much for your understanding and support on last Friday's video. I'm happy to report back that I'm all better. That shingle shot, it sent me for a loop, and I just wasn't like mentally prepared. Evidently, if you've ever had filler and you get a vaccine, they say it can be with the flu vaccine or this vaccine, that it can inflame previous filler that you had had, like, I guess anywhere. The mysterious thing to me is, why would it just pick my bottom lip? Because if you've been here with me, you know I haven't gotten filler on my bottom lip in I don't know how many years. Like, I think I only had it done one time and I hated it because my bottom lip is already full. It was my top lip that I wanted to be more full. And so the only thing I can think of is maybe they used something different when I first had it done. Who knows? Who cares? But it's all gone. I'm gonna show you what I got from Ulta first because I was sweating this package and it finally came in. And I think, yes, this stuff, what is the date? All of this is still going to be on sale until the 20th. And I'm talking about the vacation products. And you're probably thinking, what is the big deal? I guess I like it because it's beachy and it's retro. It's almost like when you see that classic Coppertone ad with the little girl getting her bikini pulled down and all that stuff. I guess it just takes you back. And I just think this is so cool looking. I told Brooke when I unpacked it, I said, I might not even use that, but I just love the way it looks. I love the colors, and I just think it's such a cool concept. So what it is the Classic Whip SPF 30, water resistant for up to 80 minutes. So I also think this is one of those things, you know how we like to have a really pretty lipstick to pull out of our bag when we're out at dinner? This would be a really cool sunscreen to pull out of your beach bag. I just think it's really neat. And then this one cracks me up. I'm not sure, because even when I was editing that video last week, I did not feel good. I did not feel good. You don't know how bad you felt until you feel good. And you don't know how good you feel until you feel bad, right? So every day that we wake up and we feel good, I don't even think we think about the fact that we're not sick. We don't have the flu, all of those things that could be wrong. So it does make me grateful. But I could have sworn I said golf ball scented candle. If I did, that is hilarious. What I meant to say was tennis ball scented candle. And Brooke and I saw this on the website and I was like, what the heck? She said, oh, I love the smell of see, I'm doing it again, of tennis balls. It is the 1992 commemorative edition Ball Boy scented candle. Freshly uncanned tennis balls, vacation sunscreen, Prince cotton sweatbands, and cucumber sandwiches. And here it is. I can't hardly remember what tennis balls smell like. It's been a long time. I remember when I was little, my brother played Little League baseball and my dad was a coach. So you know how it is. You were out there on the field a lot. Well, I would take a friend and we would play tennis in the tennis courts. And that is my last experience with a tennis ball. But what I smell is fresh, kind of like cotton sweatbands, a little bit of the cucumber. It's not zingy fresh. It's not the fresh that I don't like. It's kind of like a vibey fresh. So I will use this and let you know how it goes. So far, the Lobby and the Pool Boy are my favorites. Okay, I got these Kiss lashes. A lot of them that I wanted to get on the website, I had to put my email in for them to notify me when they become available, but this pack was available. It's the new natural effortless minimal look, and this package is called High Bun. Kiss, that's one of my favorite brands of lashes. Kiss and Lily lashes, and then I guess I would go to maybe just Ardell, and then I like Red Cherry. Okay, my go-to are Kiss. So I'm gonna try these. I will definitely be trimming off probably 3 of them, and we'll see how they go. Today I have on the Kiss My Lashes But Better Bare Affair, and I just use them on the ends, but we will see. They say it's the #1 wispy style. I got the Vacation Lip Balm Desserts Bombe Alaska. Lip sunscreen is something I use a lot of. I apply it, I don't know how many times, and I always say, John, do you need some? And it was a big joke when we were dating, because I would get it out of my bag and I would let him have it. Well, one day, I think we were in like a little bit of a tiff on the boat, and I just put my lip sunscreen on and put it back in there. And he said, oh, okay. I guess that's a sign that you're mad. You didn't offer me the lip sunscreen. So we always joke about that. 20 some years later, here we are. And then I was really looking forward to this, just the classic Vacation scent. Their actual fragrance is on sale too, but the candle. Not only, you guys, this is so, oh my gosh, it is so good. It's not copper tone. It's not even Hawaiian Tropic. There's a little something else in here. Is it banana? It might be the banana. I am a sucker for the banana boat. But this is the candle. So not only to me is it smells good, it smells beachy, but it has like a chic vibe. It's not so summery, beachy looking, and I think it goes with a lot of my decor, especially in my bedroom. I love it. So I will burn these and then let you know like how good they are. I will say that candle I got from Revolve Braless, which is cheeky. Smells so good. It's one of my favorite candles. It's one that I can burn up here and I can smell it as I'm walking up the steps. Yeah, it says Vacation by Vacation, Black Label, a premium double concentrated blend of the world famous Vacation signature sunscreen scent. Here are the fragrance notes: petitgrain essence, coconut water, coconut milk, bergamot, solar musk, banana, pineapple, pool water, swimsuit lycra, and sea salt. Another thing I got is the Estee Lauder concealer, their new one. It's the Futurist Soft Touch Brightening Skin Sealer. The thing is, I got one in again. And you guys, I feel like I did not get one in. I feel like I got 2 in, and this was sent to me. So I don't know if maybe there's a glitch, but you know what? I'm just gonna suck it up and keep it, because sometimes I do like a little bit of a lighter, you know, concealer to blend in with some of my old favorites. This is the Doe Foot. It's kind of different. I haven't tried it yet. So that is shade 1. Well, yesterday I had some returns from Christmas shopping that I took back to Dillard's, and I had not been to Dillard's. Before I went Christmas shopping there, I had not been there in months. So it was so good to see all of my girls, my Jackie at the Dior counter, and just so many like that were there at all the different counters. So I went from counter to counter to counter, seeing what they had new, and ended up doing quite a big Dillard's haul. And they had the Estee Lauder concealer. Last time I was there Christmas shopping, they were out of this color. So I ended up getting the 2 in, which I think is the color that I probably need. Now keep in mind, I'm not trying to match my skin tone. I'm just trying to brighten underneath. So I think this is going to be perfect. The 2 in. But you can see the 1 in is really, really brightening. So I could always put a dot of that like right there in the corner, and that will help. But so far, I love the shades, and who knows, I might have to mix them, but I will let you know. I just got this yesterday. Okay, along the same lines as that, I did get a Sephora order in on Friday too. I had ordered the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Light Vanilla. For that very reason. Sometimes I want to use one of the concealers that I love, like the Natasha Denona High Glam, and I want just a little bit more brightness. And so I ordered this. And we'll compare it to, okay, so that is the NARS Vanilla. That is the #1 neutral in the Estee Lauder, and that is 2N. So you can see quite a difference there. Yeah, this vanilla really has a good pink cast to it, which is brightening. So that's going to be interesting. You know, I've been on my foundation escapade like I always do. And I thought, okay, like you do with everything in life, when you kind of get too far ahead of yourself, you just have to stop and go back. Go back to where you're familiar and what you knew you liked. So I thought, okay, no matter what, I always like my Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I went back to some of my old videos where I remembered mixing 2 different shades of Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that's what I've done. That's what I did today, and I forgot all about this. When I use Estee Lauder Double Wear, I don't even need concealer. I just use powder up underneath my eyes with a damp beauty blender. So that's what I did today. You can tell me if you can tell a difference. Now, I don't think it's quite as brightening, but I think we all agree the less product underneath your eyes, the better. Because as you can see, I don't get Botox right here, because if I do, it makes my face go like this when I smile, and I don't like that. And if you get Botox right there, just a little tip from me to you, it will create more of that divot, because this is gonna happen. So a lot of times I see people getting filler underneath their eyes, and I'm thinking, no, don't do that, don't do that. Just quit getting Botox right here. I think, you know, we can all get over laugh lines. It's one of those things. You're not trying to look younger when you get Botox. You're trying to just look the best you can. So just a little tip there. Okay, it must be concealer week, because I also reordered one of my favorites. I used this one till it was empty, and then I think I just went on to the next. I think I went on from this to the Natasha Denona, but it is the Charlotte Tilbury Radiant Concealer in the shade 6.5. I would say it's probably more comparable to the consistency of the NARS. And you see, it's definitely got a lot more yellow. I do know when I used this, it was in the summertime, so time will tell which one I prefer. Boy, that is quite an assortment. That one is definitely the most yellow, which is supposed to be neutral, and that one definitely has more of the salmon color. That one's more pink, and that one's more yellow. So between all of these, I should be able to get it right. Oh, and I also wanted to show you this that I got with the Estee Lauder. It was like a gift with purchase in the Ulta box. And when I first looked in there, doesn't this look like something that would come with the vacation, especially with the tennis balls? So I was kind of surprised that it was Estee Lauder. So let's see what's in here. But what a cute little package. I love that. Okay, I don't want to open it because it's skincare. So you know that's one of their biggest sellers. So I will probably gift this to someone. But that was cool, and it was a really cute little package. Okay, so let's go on with what I got from Dillard's. Okay, this is from Dior, and I got 2 lip products. The first one is Rouge Dior Forever. Let's see, Intense Couture Color, Bare Lip Comfort, Transfer Proof Lipstick. I think this was a new one. And my Ulta Beauty has Dior now, so I'm not going out there as much, but let's see what, yes, what a good color here. That is really perfect. I wish I would have worn this today. I have on something else I'm going to show you though. Wow, I love that. This is a liquid lipstick, and what I have noticed is, you know, I like to use liquid lipsticks and liquid, I guess the matte stains and all of those things, a lot of times I like to use those for lip liner, or go ahead and fill in your full lip, wait for it to dry, I would say 70 to 80%, and then like stamp it off, and it will leave your lips stained, but a lighter color, lighter than what you originally put on. And then go over it with like, oh, I mean, a good one always is going to be Anastasia Tease, or, you know, a lipstick like that. So I'm always looking for a good color to do that. And what I've noticed is you have to get the matte ones. If you get the ones that are like vinyl or, you know, other consistencies or finishes, they don't dry down as fast and they don't leave as pretty of a line. This is just the best. So this color is called Nude Style. The applicator looks like this, so you can create a good lip line. And let's just create this. Okay, so imagine you used that first and then you put that lipstick over it. That's what gives you dimension. That's what gives you a good lip. To me, that is just the key, So let's let that dry just a minute, and then we'll dab it off and see what color it leaves. But I think it's going to be good, and especially with that over it, it's going to be a good lip combo. And I didn't really even get these like to wear together. I was just looking at everything. Okay, so I just kind of wiped it off and blotted it some, so you'll see, you know, what you would be left with for a lip liner. And I think that's going to be good. I was thinking yesterday, I've got to get better about every day writing down what lip combo I'm wearing. And then I was thinking the reason it's so hard for me to answer you guys when you ask me, one, it's a video that I made like a week or two ago. Or two, what happens is unless I have something set in my head that I want to wear, you know, like Lancome, the Mirage one, and Ideal, or something that I know, you know, just goes together and is real good. A lot of times I'll use this, I'll use that, and I can make anything work because I will just keep on layering on the lip liners, layering on the colors, blotting, doing all that stuff until I get it where I want it. And sometimes that's like 5 products. So I will try to be better about that for sure. Oh my gosh, speaking of, the girl that was helping me originally was from the Lancome counter. Then when I saw Jackie at Dior, I was talking to her, and we had been looking for light, nudie colors like I like. So the girl that was helping me originally came back with this one, and she said, I found one I think you're gonna like. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? Tender Mirage. You know I love this already. I've told you guys about it so many times. It's the one that Pamela Anderson's makeup artist used. And I grabbed a backup because it is perfection. Honestly, it could be a little bit lighter and brighter, but it is a really good everyday light nude that works for any occasion with any lip liner, and I love it. So I went ahead and grabbed a backup of that, and then we cruised over to Clinique. So if you've been with me, you know I love Clinique. I used to love, like, this is before YouTube and, you know, right in the beginning of YouTube, and I was just constantly at the mall. That was just like a good place for Brooke and I to go when she was a baby, and I had my routine and all of that stuff. And Clinique, they actually had a counter near me at a place that I would go to, and I loved their gift with purchases. So a lot of things that I have tried and I have loved with Clinique, I have found through those, you know, gift with purchases. And then when they came out with these lipsticks, the pops, remember when they came out with the Petal Pop blushes and then these pop lipsticks? They're really good. So what they've done is repackaged and reformulated some of them, and then they have come out with some new colors. So the first one I got is Clinique Pop Shine 28. It's Sugar Pop. So as you can see, I put Sugar Pop on as soon as I got in the car. I would put it on now, but I don't want it to mess up what I have on because I want to show you that. But so here's Sugar Pop and here's Tender Mirage. So you can see Sugar Pop is still going to be like a nudie color like we like, but just a little bit more pink, which actually will work well in the summer, you know, when your skin's darker. And it is, I would say it's a blue pink. It would look good with Maybelline Totally Toffee would be a good one to put with that. I love it. It has a really good sheen to it too. The consistency is really good. Speaking of consistency, those Mario lipsticks, wow, they are beautiful. The ones that I showed in last Friday's video, if you didn't see it, I'll put it up here. The consistency is gorgeous. I mean, it's way better than like Chanel or Dior. It's really superior. So the next one is Clinique Pop Satin in Petal Pop. I believe the first one was a shine. So let's see what this one is. I think this is going to be a little bit more of your traditional nude color. I think we all, you know, nude, natural, all those colors, of course it depends on your skin tone. Oh, wow. This one, like, just glides right on. That is very pretty. Wowza. Okay, this is your Rosie Huntington Whiteley look. This is one of those colors. Remember Burberry used to have the best lipsticks and they were all colors like this? That is a good one. That is a really good one. This is what, if you really want an everyday throw in your purse, wear with anything, any lip liner, any outfit, lipstick, that's going to be the one. Wow. Okay, we're going to save this one in case I want to put it on. I've got my trusty ladder here to help me. We're going to save that one. Okay, goodness, don't leave me. I've got so much stuff. The next one is a new one. This one is satin and it's called Honey Pop. So let's swatch this one up here. Wowza, another good one. That is a good, I'm proud of this handful of lipsticks. That is so good. Okay, we can see that the Tender Mirage it's a little bit more sheer and has a little bit more shine. So satins, that one is the shine and those two are satins, but they're very, very glowy, pretty lipsticks. And these are, I think the actual case is pretty and it does snap. And I know a lot of people like the magnet. I mean, that's cool and everything, but sometimes it's better if they snap when you are just putting them in your purse. And then this is from the Dramatically Different lipstick line. They're classic and it's called Barely. And I think I've had this years ago when it came out. Those of you around my age, do you remember when some lipstick came out like this in the drugstore? I remember because when my mom would go to the grocery store, there was a CVS right beside it, and she would let me go in CVS while she was doing her grocery shopping, and then we would have to watch for her because she'd come down the sidewalk with her buggy and it was time for us to go. But I remember just loving this, and it was so cool. It was like the first thing I'd ever seen like this. So let's swatch it up here. The concept is, the core of it is a conditioner, and then the outside, see, it messed it up. The outside is a color. And so that is Barely. And honestly, okay, it looks like it's kind of pinky, like a pinky nude. It's a little bit more pink than I thought, which I will end up liking. If you'll notice, none of these are peach, and that's my favorite, but it's either peach or pink. A lot of times I'll mix, I'll mix a peach and a pink. Okay, and then eyeshadows. I've got the Nude Rose, Foxier, I'm gonna save the best for last, Daybreak, which is something I may or may not like, and Sunset Glow. Do you guys remember? I think I wore Sunset Glow for an entire summer because in the summer I like to find like one good glowy eyeshadow and just wear that alone and with wing liner and mascara. And I remember Sunset Glow being a really good one. And here it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. This one is Nude Rose. I'm actually very, very excited about this because I think it's going to be a perfect crease color. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty that is. It reminds me of some of the colors that are in the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. That's what it reminds me of. This is the color Foxier, which is like a taupey color. This reminds me of a little bit of Victoria's Secret Private Beach. If you're a old school Lisa girl, you remember that. This one does have, you know, more shimmer than the Nude Rose or whatever the one before that is. But still, wow, that might be an all over color too. I'll definitely be trying these soon. And then the last one is Daybreak. And I almost didn't get this, but I thought this may be like the perfect inner corner color, which gives you instant glam, instant Victoria's Secret, instant, you know, just it. When you do this, it looks like you're into makeup. And I just couldn't get over when I swatched it at the store how intense it is. And you can really sheer it out, but it's a good color for like your inner corner or highlight. I'll tell you, back in the day, I used to start off with a color kind of like that. I would put it all over my lid and then I would go in with a crease color, you know? And it would give you that icy look, which I don't, that's very 80s and sometimes 90s. Now I really do like having the different textures and finishes, and I also really like having, even if I were going to use all cool colors, I would like using a little bit of hula or some kind of warm tone to kind of soften the edges. Okay, now we can get into some Sephora. We've got another lipstick. One of you guys sent me a DM on Instagram and you were saying how much you love to layer this lipstick. And it was one I've had before in the past when they first came out. And sometimes like when these lipsticks come out, it's overwhelming. And you might be into like the really, like the Nude Kate. I might have been into that more. And I know I love Bitch Perfect. Is one of, I would say Bitch Perfect is my favorite Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. This is Kidman's Kiss. And when I first got it, I thought, that's gonna be too much color for me. But honestly, it is at first, but I noticed how pretty it looks in photos and it mutes down. Like when it wears off really, really nicely, like not patchy, and it almost becomes a muted version of this, which is so pretty. It's kind of like I was talking about, that Rosie Huntington-Whiteley look. Like, unless she's wearing red or deep brown, she's always got on a lip color that's kind of close to my lips, but better. That's what this is. And it's really, I've enjoyed it. The texture is amazing. I ordered this lip liner from One Size. One of you guys told me about it, and it's called Out of Line, and it's so good. It's very good. So let me swatch it. I will say it's a little bit more of that cinnamon tone that I don't typically go to, but it's a good one. It's like not too red, not too pink. It's more of a spicy color. And I think I wore these two together and it ended up being really pretty. To get a good lip, you don't want to match your lip liner and your lipstick. You need to have some different tones, some different depths of color, and I understand that not everybody wants a lip liner look like I like, but just blend it in really good, or blot it off, or fill in the whole lip with it, or take your lipstick and go over the lip line so that you're kind of creating. It would be like, just think about it as coloring a picture. I mean, even that looks better when you outline each section, you know what I mean? And go over it, that's what I mean. So that is a beautiful combo. Then I purchased 3 of the new Kylie lip liners. And these are different. They're kind of, okay, it looks like a stick. And her other ones, you know, are more plasticky. But the consistency is still really good. I think the concept is with them, you know, looking like this, is they're all natural colors. So the one I have on today is called Comes Naturally. And I do have it on with this. So I'm gonna put it in here so you can see it. Well, maybe I'll go up here. So you can see it's more of a less cinnamon and more brownie. It's kind of like Ideal. More of a brownie mauve nude. I love it. I love it. It's a good one. I promise you, you will like this. And then this one is Saturn. It's still a good one too. It's just going to be more of your brown. This is going to be more of your Totally Toffee look. And then this one right here is Smitten. And that one is a little deeper. This one kind of reminds me of the old original Chanel Nude lip liner. A classic, probably, okay, I'll bet I've gone through more Lancome Ideal and my Paradise lip liner, but that's probably the 3rd lip liner I went through the most, was Chanel Nude, and that's what that reminds me of. So good. And then, you know, last week when I was talking about, was it last week or week before, that I was talking about the white lipstick from Dior, how I was kind of sad that it's gone and I feel bad using it now because it's so good and you guys can't get it. So several of you told me about this and that you said you use it, or one of you said you use it in the same way. And it is the Givenchy Kiss Kiss, and it's actually a lipstick base or a lipstick primer. That's what it is. And it's good. It's not as white as, you know, the white one from Dior. And at first when I got it, I thought, no, it's not gonna work, but you know, I'll try it. And I put it on and it's not slicky. I like it. I like the fact that it's not one of those slicky paraffin wax type feeling primers. It's actually kind of stiff and putty-like. And I wish I had let me get a mirror real quick, hold on. Okay, I found a palette with a mirror. So let's do the center of my lip. Let's just do the whole lip, like that. And it is like balmy. I love it. I love the consistency. So you can use it over a lipstick too. I'm trying to think, what does this remind me of? Maybe the Dior Bombes. Smells good too. It's just lightly fragranced, like maybe a fruity fragrance. Wow, that's a good palette. This is the Love for Sale by House Laboratories. We'll have to take that downstairs and try it out. Okay, now what was the other lipstick that we wanted to try so bad? Here it is. It was Petal Pop. Okay, so now let me put on, okay, that is Petal Pop. That feels so good. I love it. I love that. Okay, 2 more pair of the Vehla sunglasses because they've been having that buy one, get one free. Not even buy one, get one half. Buy one, get one free. So I ordered these, which are still the Kaya, but just in a different color. Very, very vibey. And these go back in your hair. So good. They're just excellent, excellent quality. One of you got a pair of these and you said they were nicer than your Chanel sunglasses. And when you get this special, it's buy one, get one free, and they end up being $100 a piece, which that is just so good. Okay, and then this pair I love. This is totally different, and it's called Indie. So good, love them. Do not touch my cheeks a bit. And these are also gonna be great sunglasses to wear back in your hair. And they're very like Prada, Celine-esque, Saint Laurent-esque. It's that look. It's, you know, very, very everyday, cool girl chic. And then I brought this up here just to show you. This is that little bag from Zadig and Voltaire, and I just love it. I've been using it for the past couple of days, and I really like it, and it's really cool. I think it's just a really cool little bag. And then I'm gonna wear my loafers today, and I have on a new pair of pants. Remember when I wore the frame pants? And I was going after that look. I told you I think I might prefer the Spanx that were the cropped kick version. Well, I had those. I got at Saks, I think last year, and I traveled in them and I liked them, but I had gotten the small. And technically, small is probably what I should have if I want the true Spanx fit, but I don't. I just want a comfy, everyday fit. So I ordered the medium from Nordstrom, and I love them. So let me show you my outfit. Okay, so I've got on the Spanx pants in the medium. They're definitely not too big in the waist. They just give me plenty of room. They feel good. They're just perfect. And honestly, I do think that they're a little bit more comfortable than the frame pants that I got. And I have on the loafers by Splendid that are so comfortable, so cute. And then I had planned on just putting on my All Saints moto jacket, but I ended up grabbing this one. It's the Bomber from Mango, and it's actually on sale now. It's real leather, and I think it just gives a little bit of a different look than the moto, but yet the same. It's kind of like a little bit more conservative. And a Hanes redone t-shirt, and then I'll be carrying this bag. So my look of the day. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. The rings I have on today are my Erin Fader wolf ring. I have on that Victoria Emerson ring that my friends at Mommy's Makeup and Moscato did. I think it's the Brennan ring. And you know about my nails. My earrings are a pair from Amazon that I really like. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you saw something that you liked. I know there was a lipstick in there that you liked, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.